guys, and welcome back to another Bless Unleashed thing. This time we're on the final character, the priest, facing Gideon. Gear, I have a reinforcement staff +1, reinforcements halidome +2, Scryer's headdress +4, robe of the prophet +1, Scryer's leg armor +1, boots of the prophet +5, gloves of the prophet +5. Sword guards of the ancient entity +3. Scryer's belt +1, and I'm running the old ring still. As with every time, you know, kind of going in, I have not very many. I have a ton of consumables. And I was thinking about this. I'm a mage, but I'm actually going to run more consumables over heals, just because oh hey, I never did this. Just because, you know, I need to kind of pay attention to all of that nonsense and whatnot, and I don't want to spend the time in an animation lock. This is actually probably going to be the most difficult character, just because of the animation lock that the priest has. So I'm a little concerned with how it's gonna go. Okay, yes, yeah, Gideon, yeah, sure, yeah, he's talking. So future me is gonna take over once again, gonna talk to you about all that nonsense that is post-battle stuff that I thought of and didn't think about saying at the end, and so that way it's not quiet the entire time that I'm fighting. So take it away, future me-ish kind of person. I'm actually looking less forward to this than when I was doing the Berserker. The Berserker is slightly more mobile than the Priest, so go ahead, future me. Did you notice this past me? He was just a complete rude person over here. He's like, oh yeah, take it away, future me, and then he kept talking like, God, you know, past me, someone needs to just slap him upside the head. You know, Gideon, give him a good old smackaroonie or something at some point. But anyway, the priest, fighting Gideon as the priest. This indeed was a very, very difficult battle, more so than the Berserker. And I think I say it at the end, I fixed it on the Berserker. I was like, oh hey, he has like half his health. He doesn't. It's like 200k less health that you have to take down, but either way, it's still a lot of health. And one of the biggest things that I did was I didn't really focus too heavily on trying to use my main attacks. The crazy thing that I found, and it's something that I never actually noticed when playing just regularly, but when I was facing Gideon, I noticed it pretty heavily. The animation lock, the where you're kind of in the stuck in an animation, I guess, if you don't know what an animation lock is actually a little bit shorter on the Smiting Fist and whatever that Radiant Chain thingamabobber, the two damaging abilities on the Crescent Moon or the Priest. So I'll just punch the mic right there apparently. But so I actually got into a habit of, I would maybe do like one attack and then do one of those abilities, and it would actually do a little bit more damage. This actually didn't take as long as the Berserker did. I did have the ability to do a little bit more damage in a quicker manner because of that ability to use my abilities, I guess. But it was more challenging. Once again, I beat it first try. I feel like because I've done Gideon so much, I know exactly what I'm looking at, exactly what I'm looking for. All the stuff, I know how to beat them, and I could probably go through and beat them every single time at this point. Um, at the time that I recorded this originally, um, you know, everything was still fresh and new with the nerf to Gideon. I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 days old whenever I did it, and that's why I was wrong, because you know it had been so long in between recording the Crusader and Mage versus the Zerk and Priest. I forgot, but you know, even though it was so long, I do know the combos enough. A big thing that you want to look out for is you're not going to do a lot of like burst damage, and you're probably going to take some hits. My mentality going in with not using my healing bubble as much was the right mentality to have, because one, the animation for the healing bubble takes quite a bit of time, and two, you have a little bit of time before you can actually pick up the healing bubble. So I use it here and there. I think I maybe use it 2, maybe 3 times in total during the fight. I know my big face is right in front of um the potions, but I had a cooldown and I was like, I need to heal, and I was able to pop the heal, which was nice. But the potions being quick, instantaneous, allowed me to continue doing damage. I didn't have to run around, miss out on being able to do damage or anything like that. So I definitely encourage you to still go in with a ton of potions, both regeneration and regular. And I did it on my ranger when I first beat Gideon, and ever since then I kind of liked the technique of it, of going in with a couple really strong potions that will do most of your health bar, and then some like just basic level 1 potions that heal like 500 or 1000 health. That way you can continuously be healing as you go, but you're not wasting your really strong potions. Um, but otherwise, it's same techniques, you know, rotate to your right, his left, pay attention, listen to where he teleports to, um, and it was a lot of just, you know, making sure whenever I needed to readjust for, um, animation lock and everything like that, I did my best to not have an animation lock. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but if you're going into this and it's your first time, you're going in as a priest, or if you've tried it before, you're not gonna want to do a lot of damage right off the bat, because you are gonna have that small issue. So I hope this has helped you guys. I hope, you know, seeing how I did it and me kind of explaining how I've done it kind of helped you guys. This is obviously the last time you will see me in Gideon. I know he has a battle or a dungeon later. We might see that here later, but who knows. But thank you guys, and I'll let past me take back over. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Gideon completed first try. I actually didn't even use any panaceas or anything, which is actually surprising. I meant to. I had some, but I completely forgot to use them. But there it is. Actually quicker than the Berserker. It took me a little bit to get used to like how many hits I could do, but it really helped out a lot that I had 2 abilities that I could use, and the animation locks for those abilities were actually faster to recover. So I guess animation recovery. were faster than my normal attacks. So I was able to combo attack, attack, and then like the punch, the smiting fist, I think it is, with being able to get an extra like 1,000 or so damage in. So that's it. That's every character, every class has gotten past Gideon now. So if you've missed any other Gideon battles for any of the classes, um, in the playlist that this is in, or might have popped up on screen somewhere, I don't know, but I have a video for every class for Gideon. Even after the nerf, the Ranger, the Mage, and the Crusader all stay the same with how I would have approached them and how I would have beat them. It was just a longer battle. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for joining me on this little journey here. Um, Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell. I release content every single day. I am a variety content creator, so there's going to be tons of different things coming out all the time. So thank you all for watching, and I will see all of you guys next time. Bye, guys!